My name's Jim Quinn. I am a professor of biology professionally. In my time that's not spent at the university, I am involved with a number of local environmental groups.
My name is Keisha. I am an artist and a musician, and also an activist, and I like to put that work towards environmental activism first and foremost, and I kind of use my art and my music in that, as well as putting my body in the struggle and supporting in that way as well.
And I'm Diane Fields. I've had multiple careers over the years, but I think of myself mostly as the last one I had, which was social worker, which I don't practice formally now, but just informally when people need to reach out. And other than that, I'm kind of running the home and keeping things together, kind of managing. And I let Jim go to the meetings and come back and report to me rather than the environmental meetings, rather than kind of involving both of our time for most things, and then just go out for actions where my body is needed. And yeah, but I'm still active, fighting lots of good causes, whatever I can do.
Talk very briefly, again, each of you, about the kinds of things in terms of community issues or organizing or whatever frame you use for it that you've been involved in before you heard about what was going on in the Valley.
For me, I was very involved in my work. I was a biologist. I was interested in rather esoteric questions of birds living in very strange social systems, and I spent a lot of time working on my research, and I really was not politically active at all. So the Red Hill was my first encounter really with something that distracted me from my work and became very important to me.
Austin, come here. Good girl. Can you lie down?
You want to go next?
Well, I was a kid at the time, so I went because of my parents, and before that, I don't know. Like I was raised by a biologist, so I cared a lot about animals and about life and how the world worked and or works. So that kind of lent itself to wanting to be involved in struggles and environmental causes as I grew older. But at the time, I didn't really think that deeply about issues and things. I was more just had fun playing outside and liked animals a lot.
I think for me it was the first really activism thing I was involved in as well. I always cared about the environment and issues like that, but I can't recall anything prior to the Red Hill where I actually got out and kind of put my body in the way of things.